Okay, hello friends, this is me again. Today I'll be doing Isi Ewu goat head. So already I have my goat head. I've washed it 2 times with salt and just soaked it in water. So I'll just transfer it to the pot when I'm ready. I'll be using red oil, I have my onion, I have my Utazi, and I have my Maggi as well. I have my crayfish, I have thyme, ginger, and I have my habanero pepper. I'm using 1 habanero pepper for this. So I'm going to cook this for 40 minutes. I want it tender, I want it soft, and I'm going to be using the mortar to ground my habanero pepper before I add it to the meat when the meat is done. So I just added the meat, the goat head, in the pot. So I only added salt and some spices in it for now. And I'm gonna go ahead to add my onion as well, and then I'll let it cook for 30 to 40 minutes, okay, because I want it tender. Add onion, and then I'll add my thyme as well. So I'm using half a tablespoon of thyme, okay, and my ginger, okay, and I use half a tablespoon of ginger as well, and that's about it. I'm just gonna allow it to steam a little before I add water to it. Okay, so I'm just gonna cover the pot and allow it to steam for 4 minutes, and then I'll add some water. I'll mix it and then add water to it. Okay, so it's over 5 minutes now. I'm going to be turning the meat. Yeah, look at it steaming already. And then I'm going to add some water to it and allow it to cook for another 30 minutes. I'm gonna add water to it. And allow it to cook for another 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good already. Yeah, and I forgot to mention that I'll be using this. This is called a African nutmeg. This is very important. It's essential if you're making Isi Ewu. You need this. Very, very important. So I have it. I bought it from the store, the Chosen Market, and I'll be using half a tablespoon of this African nutmeg. Okay, to garnish it, I have my uziza leaf, and I have this onion for garnishing, and I already grounded my habanero pepper and Maggi and some crayfish here, and I still have extra crayfish as well for the garnishing and the oil. While we still wait for the meat to cook, I got everything ready. So once the meat is done, then we're going to go ahead to add all this, starting with the oil first, and then mix with the grounded habanero pepper, crayfish, and Maggi. We'll start with those first, and when we're almost done, we can add the crayfish and also the onion and uziza leaf. I'm not sure what they call uziza leaf in English, but that's what we call it though. So this is 30 minutes now, and I tested it. I think some of them are well done and some are not yet, so just gonna give it another 5 minutes just to be sure that the meat is tender just the way I want it. But it's looking good already, and it's bubbling. It smells nice and well spiced as well. Okay, finally the meat is done. So I'm going to take out the So I'll take out the meat because I'm going to use this same pot to make them nkwobi. So the meat is tender now, fully cooked. So I still have some of the water in the pot, so I'm going to transfer it to a different pot. So okay. So now I'm gonna try to dry it just a little. Oh, it's almost dry already, so maybe I don't need to dry it anymore. I'm just gonna add a little oil to the pot. Okay, so this is like maybe 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. That should be enough. And then I'm gonna add the crayfish and the habanero pepper that I blended already. I'll add this crayfish as well. So I still have my uziza and onion for garnishing the meat when we're done. So remember, I didn't have any thickener, so I'm just doing it without any thickener. So that means you can actually make your nkwobi without using any thickener. I didn't have any of the brain or any account. Well, yet it's because of the crayfish I added and the habanero pepper I blended. It's a little bit thick now, see? So you can actually make it without any thickener. So I'm gonna add the meat. Okay, so I'm gonna add just a little onion while I'm mixing it and a little of the uziza. Okay, now add a little more uziza leaf, a little bit of my onion as well to give it a special kind of flavor while you're mixing. Wow, look at it, it's looking so good. Can you see? So this is Isi Ewu Recipe, as some people call it, goat head. Now you can test it. Yeah, tastes good. It doesn't need any extra salt or anything, but it's just good. But I'm not testing like the pepper is not too much, which is good. I don't want it to be too spicy, but yeah, it's just perfect. So So I'm gonna dish it out and see how it looks. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Look at that. So you can actually come and join me if you want. And this is how you garnish it. Just put a little bit of Utazi on it and a little bit of the onion. See? How does it look? Looks perfect. So this is our Owa or Isi Ewu. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and please, just to remind you, the Isi Ewu actually took 1.5 hours to cook. Before, I know I mentioned 45 minutes, but actually it didn't take 45 minutes. It took 1 hour 30 minutes. I was even wondering, like, is this goat head or what? But it took 1 hour 30 minutes, and now it's fully cooked. So if yours took more than that, that's okay. But if you want it tender, they need to leave it for a very long time to cook, so it will be very tender for you. All right, thank you for watching. If this is your first time of watching my channel, please do subscribe and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this. Okay, thank you so much and have a blessed day.